Hi everyone, it's Melissa O'Grady, the Living Natural Mom, and in this video I want to show you how you can make your own homemade laundry detergent. I'm going to be making the gel version, and this will literally make about 3 to 5 gallons depending on your preference. I've been making it for years. There's another video of myself from several years ago floating here on YouTube where I made the exact same recipe. And with my new website, I'm going to re-show you how to do it, as well as how you can just get the kit where you get everything ready to go. So the first step that you're going to have is grating that soap down if you're making it yourself. And all I use is a regular inexpensive cheese grater. I grate it directly into an old pot, and then all I need to do is put the grated soap in there, and I fill this up with hot water and put it on the stove until it melts. So my sink is right next to the camera here, so I'm filling it up. You can fill it all the way. There's no rhyme or reason to this. I use a little less water just because it will heat up faster and melt it quicker. So all you have to do is put it on your stove. If it foams up, like if you can see in the pot, it foamed because it's soap, that's okay. You just want to put it on the heat and let it go until it's completely melted. So I'm going to go ahead and let that happen, and once it does, I'm going to come back and we're going to finish this up for you. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I'm back. My soap is now melted and you can see the steam coming off of it. If you're making homemade laundry detergent, the other two ingredients you're going to want, you can see in the background, you want to get a box of Borax and a box of super washing soda. Most grocery stores now carry these in the laundry detergent aisle right next to, including the soap I used, which is Fell's Naphtha. One quick note I do want to say as far as the soap that you use. When my daughter was an infant, I used Ivory soap because it floats. It's soap. It's real soap. You don't want to use something like Zest and Oil Valet, Dove, Irish Spring. You don't want to use those because they're technically not soap. They're beauty bars. They're not really made the same, and you're trying to avoid that stuff going on you. So what I use to make it, and I've said this before, is just an old Tidy Cats litter bucket. This bucket, I've been using the same bucket for years. I had to clean the top of it because it was really dirty with dry detergent. But this is all I use to make my detergent. It's simple. It stores it. And in fact, I plan on spray painting it and making it look cuter so it looks nice in my laundry room. But I wanted to be able to show you exactly what I use before I do that. So the next time I'm ready to make my detergent, I'm going to do that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of push my camera back and give you a little bit more room so you can see exactly what I'm doing. All you have to do is take your now melted soap. It'll just look like orangey soap water, and pour it into the bucket. Now, the next step is going to be adding your two powder mixes. 1 cup each of Borax and the washing soda. Some people add some water to this beforehand. I just do it all at this step. And you're going to just go ahead and put both cups. If you purchased a kit, you're going to put both baggies right in there. And now all you need, I use this bamboo spoon of mine, and all you want to do, is certainly not splash yourself in the face with it, but you kind of want to stir it until you can feel the powders being dissolved, all right? Sometimes they're sticking to the bottom, so you just kind of want to get in the grooves, and you just want to stir it until it's dissolved. And you'll be able to tell. You can really feel the difference between your spoon going through powder or just going through a liquid. So when you feel that it's all dissolved, all you need now, hot tap water. So you can use filtered water if you want to. I'm just using my tap water. And now all you have to do is fill up the bucket. I tend to try to hold it to the side so it foams a little less. And all you have to do is fill it up. And about halfway through, I will stop and I will do another stir. And then I will continue to fill it. Once it's all the way full, all we need to do is let it sit here and cool. And about once an hour or so. I come in here and I will use my same little spatula here and I will stir it. And every time you come in, you're going to notice it's going to be thicker and thicker. Now, it usually takes, 4 or 5 hours before it's cool, and then you're ready to go. So what I do, I'm going to stir again, make sure I'm feeling that the powder's all dissolved. It's like a thick soup right now. So just want to make sure it's all covered. It looks kind of like underneath there is some, soap bubbles, a layer of that, but underneath it, it looks almost like it does look like a soap, like a shampoo almost. It's like a opaque white color right now. And we're doing good. It's getting pretty dissolved. I've got nice hot water going in there. I'm going to put it up a little bit more so it doesn't tip off my counter. And all I do is I tend to prop this lid up. The lid will completely snap off, but I get a little nervous with the kitties, so I try to just let it be open a little bit while it's cooling. But you could take the entire lid off if you don't have any problems with it. And then once it's dry, once it's cooled off, once it's cooled off, I go and I just return it to my laundry room. And then I've got detergent I do a lot of laundry, so it doesn't last as long as it used to. When I used to have to make this batch about twice a year. Now I make it about 3 times a year. So, it lasts anywhere from 4 to 5 months typically for me. What you want to do is, if you have a standard washing machine like I do, you're going to want to use anywhere from 1/3 a cup to 1/2 a cup. If you have a high efficiency machine, this is HE safe, and you would use about 1/2 a cup. It's good. It doesn't really suds up. And the cool thing is if you decide you want to add a scent to this, let's say you wanted lavender or something else, you can add your own essential oils to this to give it a little scent. I don't bother doing that. I'm fine with it being scent free. I've done it in the past. It's just, to me, it's not really necessary, so I just don't bother doing it. I'm getting pretty close to the top. I'm just gonna, you can see the suds coming up now. And that's pretty darn close. What's really nice is this stuff, it's not going to go bad. So if you buy the boxes, each box will give you about enough to make, 3 to 4 batches. If you don't use this for any other cleaners, I do use it in my bathroom to clean my toilets and my tub and my sink, things like that. So, sometimes, it'll only last me about 2 batches because I'm using it for something else. But you can always buy these boxes, buy 3 bars of the soap and make 3 batches and, just be set for a year. Wouldn't it be nice to not have to worry about laundry detergent for a year or more? All right, so now, just to kind of give you an idea, let me grab a cup here. I have a clean cup here real quick, just to kind of show you an idea. It looks just like soapy water right now. It's really thin, but like I said, as it cools, it thickens up to a gel. It'll look like an opaque white gel typically. So like I said, you just want to come in here about once an hour and just give it a stir. The suds on the top are already fading down. They'll go away. You don't have to worry about it. And that's all you need to do to use your own homemade laundry detergent. I've been using this for almost 6 years now. No complaints about the smells of my laundry or how clean or unclean. What I will even do if I want to pre-treat, I will put some of this detergent directly on a stain, rub it in, and just let it sit on top of my washing machine for about 5 minutes before throwing it in with the load and running it. So it can be all that and more. It's so simple, and now I have enough, detergent for not only the rest of this year but part of next year. So it's nice to not have to worry about it. It's nice not having to pay so much for it, and it's certainly nice not having things I can't pronounce in it. So there you have it. That's how you make homemade laundry detergent for you and your family. And again, I'm Melissa O'Grady. Please take a moment to subscribe to me here on YouTube. It's my newest channel. I'm very happy to be back, and I hope to see you on my blog, which is livingnaturalmom.com. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.